Kristie Learns to Share. Miss Jodi stood at the entrance of her farm. She had a fun surprise planned for Kristie. A friend was coming over to play. A cheerful, friendly pug named Bruno. Miss Jodi spotted Bruno running up the path to the farm. Together they went to surprise Kristie. "Kristie, look who's here," Miss Jodi gleamed. When Kristie saw Bruno, she wagged her tail and excitedly came running over to say hello. The happy pair ran off to play. Bruno was so excited to see all of Kristie's toys. He picked up one of her squeaky balls and started to play with it. Kristie didn't like that at all. She ran over and snatched the ball away from Bruno. Poor Bruno looked surprised and a little sad. He just wanted to play with Kristie, but Kristie wasn't ready to share. Next, Bruno went to take a drink from Kristie's water bowl. Kristie ran over and barked. Bruno backed away, looking even sadder. When it was time for a snack, Miss Jodi put out some yummy dog treats. Bruno sniffed at the treats, but Kristie growled softly. Poor Bruno didn't know what to do. When Miss Jodi sat down, Bruno tried to climb onto her lap, but Kristie quickly jumped up and barked at Bruno. Miss Jodi could see that Kristie was having a hard time sharing. She gently patted Kristie on the head, saying, "Kristie, it's important to share. Sharing makes us happy and helps us make friends." Miss Jodi decided to teach Kristie how to share. She started in the barn. "Kristie," Miss Jodi said softly, "Bruno just wants to be your friend. Can you play ball with him?" Kristie looked at Bruno, wagging his tail hopefully. Slowly, Kristie nudged her squeaky ball towards Bruno. Bruno picked it up and wagged his tail happily. Kristie felt a little better seeing Bruno so happy. Next, Miss Jodi filled up the water bowl. "Kristie, let's share the water with Bruno," she said. Kristie watched as Bruno took a drink. Then she took a drink too. Sharing the water wasn't so bad after all. When it was time for treats, Miss Jodi gave a treat to Kristie and then one to Bruno. "See, there are enough treats for both of you," she said with a smile. Kristie ate her treat and noticed that Bruno was happily eating his too. It felt nice to share. Finally, Miss Jodi sat down and invited both Kristie and Bruno onto her lap. At first, Kristie was unsure, but then she saw there was enough room for both of them. She snuggled close to Miss Jodi and felt happy. By the end of the day, Kristie had learned that sharing wasn't so bad. She had made a new friend in Bruno and realized that sharing made her feel good inside. Miss Jodi gave Kristie a big kiss and said, "I'm so proud of you, Kristie. Sharing is a wonderful way to show that you care." From that day on, whenever Kristie and Bruno played together, Kristie shared everything and had the best time ever. She and Bruno became very good friends. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. And don't forget to share. Please make sure you like the video and hit the subscribe button.